Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Meru here. Welcome back to another episode of Rewatching One Piece, and today I'm going to talk about Punk Hazard. I know in my previous video I said that I should be talking about Usopp's arc, but well, to be honest, before I decided to make a One Piece rewatching video, I have watched One Piece up to Water 7, so if I want to make Usopp's arcs, I need to rewatch Usopp's arcs again. And I'm not in the mood to watch Usopp arc, and I'm really in the mood to watch Law, because Law's and Luffy's alliance is ending in the anime soon. Maybe when this video come out, the alliance has ended already, who knows, but I love Law, okay? Law is my second favorite character after Luffy, and the fact that the alliance is ending and we know what happened to Law in the manga, so I really want to watch Law. So I decided to rewatch Punk Hazard because Law is extremely cool in Punk Hazard and the alliance happened in Punk Hazard. And I have to say, rewatching Punk Hazard all at once is totally different when I was watching Punk Hazard one episode per week. I'll just be honest with you guys, okay? I don't really like Punk Hazard when it first came out. I have to wait for one episode per week, and there's a lot of running going on. But after being watching it for a week, turns out Punk Hazard was not bad. And Law is extremely cool and funny in Punk Hazard. Okay, from the moment he appeared to fight with Smoker and he showed his Ope no Mi. Oh my gosh, just thinking about it is making me excited again. I mean, his Ope no Mi, that's the first time we were shown his Ope no Mi. The Shabody doesn't really count because he only cut people, you know. But in Punk Hazard, we were shown that Law's Ope no Mi is awesome. I mean, the shambles, the tact, when he sliced the ship, Law is so cool. I don't like Punk Hazard, but when I rewatch Punk Hazard, I always rewatch Law versus Smoker part. That's how much I love Law and Law versus Smoker. And I also love the fact that Law and Luffy made an alliance in Punk Hazard. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I ship Lawlu. I know there are a lot of people who ship Zozan, Luffy with Nami. I personally prefer Lawlu. And it's crazy because before Law appeared, I never shipped Luffy with anyone. I mean, I love Luffy because he's Luffy. He never give up on his dream. I love his adventure. I love Luffy being Luffy. I think Luffy doesn't need anyone. But the moment Law appeared in Shabody and I saw Law being so intrigued by Luffy, and then he saved Luffy in Marineford. I think the reason why I really fall in love with Law is because Law saved Luffy in Marineford. Like, he's one of the reasons why Luffy is still alive. Okay, so I love Law because of that. And then he also made an alliance with Luffy in Punk Hazard, and there's a lot of Law and Luffy cute moments in Punk Hazard. I end up shipping them, okay? And of course, I go deep into the Lawlu ship, and there's a lot of amazing fan arts, doujinshi, fanfiction about Lawlu, and I just fall deeper, okay? But I'm not here to talk about Lawlu. I'm here to talk about Punk Hazard. But you guys know that I ship Lawlu. If you guys ship Lawlu, comment down below, okay? But yeah, I'm here to talk about Punk Hazard and Law and Luffy alliance. Their alliance is just so cute. From the moment Luffy and Law meet again, like, Law looks so serious, so grumpy, and then Luffy is so shining, so brightly, happy to see him, like, hi, and calling him Toro. So cute. Like, it's like the contrast between them, the serious Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and with the Mr. Sunshine, Luffy, and they meet together and they form an alliance. And even after they form an alliance, Law, from the cool Law, he become a troubled, what have I got myself into Law. His expression after meeting the Straw Hat Pirates and meeting Luffy and forming alliance with them is just so cute. He looks so troubled. I mean, his introduction, when he first appeared on the gate, he looked so cool, smirking. And then when he fought smoker, he looks extremely awesome and cool. The moment he make alliance with Luffy, they put Chopper on top of his head and he look so troubled, like what the hell just happened? And I love that. And of course, like, Luffy is just so innocent, you know, like, are you going to betray me? No, that's just so cute. Okay, and of course, at the end of the day, Luffy, even though they have formed an alliance and partnering up with each other, Law asked Luffy to capture Ceasar, but in the end, Luffy punched Ceasar far away and did not capture Ceasar at first. And basically just Luffy not following Law's plan, doing what he wants, Law cannot control him. That their dynamic and the contrast between Law and Luffy is just so cute and so funny. Okay, I just love Law's and Luffy's alliance, and I think that's the reason why I ship Lawlu, because there's, like I said, there's a lot of cute Lawlu moment in Punk Hazard. Okay, yeah, Law and Luffy alliance, I think that's the best alliance that ever been formed. And you know, speaking of Law and Luffy's alliance, it's been 10 years, no, 11 years. So I'm really sad that Law and Luffy's alliance is ending in the anime. I know it already ended in manga, but in the anime it's ending soon. So sad. I want more of Law and Luffy alliance, okay? Not even because of the Lawlu, but it's just because their alliance is just so cute, okay? Anyway, I want to talk more about Law and Luffy, but this is about Punk Hazard, not about Law and Luffy. So let's move on to our topic. Let's talk about Ceasar. Ceasar. I hate that guy. Ceasar is the disgusting type of villain. You know, there are villains that is disgusting, rotten to the core, but manipulative, smart, and great villain, Doflamingo. And then there's a disgusting, rotten to the core villain like Ceasar and Orochi. Like those two, Ceasar and Orochi, is the worst. But we're talking about Ceasar here. The moment he appeared, and then we found out that he experimented on children, and he even made the children addicted to the candy. I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is the worst. And you know what? Ceasar is very good at acting. When I watched Punk Hazard again, I'm like, this guy is really good at acting. He knows how to make his subordinates, the people working for him, trust him. But you know, he really have a good two-face, and he's really good at acting. But of course, in the end, we know that he's acting, and he used his subordinates as a human experimentation as well, and he lied to everyone. Ceasar is the worst. Okay, I'm glad that the children are saved by the Straw Hat Pirates and the Marines, and shout out to Mocha, because Mocha is the MVP to save the children eating all those candy. Like, she is a really brave, amazing girl. Okay, so Ceasar, just everything about Ceasar, I hate him. He's extremely disgusting. If there's a ranking of the most disgusting villain in One Piece, Ceasar is number 2. Number 1 is Orochi, because Orochi is the worst. Okay, but Ceasar, hate that guy. And since we're talking about Ceasar, let's talk about Ceasar's and Luffy's fight. I personally doesn't really like Ceasar and Luffy's fight. I don't even remember Ceasar's and versus Luffy fight when I first watched Punk Hazard, and after rewatching it again, their fight is not that amazing. There are others amazing Luffy fight in One Piece, and Ceasar versus Luffy, it's not amazing, it's not cute, it's just okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, Luffy, like us, hit Ceasar, and so glad to see Luffy punch Ceasar. And Ceasar's ability to cut off the oxygen is extremely annoying. I think like Luffy and Ceasar's fight, it just doesn't amaze me, you know. It's like, usually when I watch Luffy fighting with someone, I'm like, oh my goodness, Luffy's so cool, yes Luffy, go Luffy. But when he fights Ceasar, I'm just like, when will this end? This fight is so not cool. Okay, if I have to choose whose fight is more cool and amazing in Punk Hazard, Well, Law versus Smoker, definitely, and Law versus Vergo. I mean, I know Vergo fight Smoker more than he fight Law, and when Vergo appeared, I also hate that guy. I mean, I don't know what Oda Sensei want to make Vergo to be, but you know, those things stuck on his cheeks and him forgetting things, it doesn't make him cute or funny, it just makes him weird and creepy. Okay, I just don't like Vergo. I mean, of course I know what he did to Law before. I mean, I'm rewatching Punk Hazard, but girl, I really hate Vergo. I am so happy when I watch Law cutting Vergo. And you know, Vergo looks so disgusting to me as well. Not disgusting in Ceasar type, but disgusting when he took off his clothes and his body is full of ornament hockey. I'm just like, it's not cool. I don't think that's amazing. I don't know what exercise he went through, but he looks disgusting. Okay, all those ornament hockey. And Vergo definitely beat up Smoker. Smoker is not having a good time in Punk Hazard. But let's talk about Smoker later, since we're talking about Law and Vergo right now. Law and Vergo, I mean, it's just a very short fight. After all, the moment Law get his heart back, he can fight Vergo. And before he got his heart back, whenever Vergo bit Law and scrunch, is it scrunch the word? Yeah, scrunch Law's heart. Oh, it was extremely hard to watch. I'm like, please, someone stop him. Please save Law. Oh my gosh, my Law. So when he finally got his heart back and he cut Vergo, not only Vergo, but he also cut the SAD and the whole laboratory, the whole lab, and also the mountain. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it already. Law is just so cool, and then he always makes speeches, you know, like I think he said to Doffy as well, like, you guys are only sitting, but hello, it's the new era already, right? Oh my gosh, I just watched Punk Hazard and I forget already. There's a lot going on in Punk Hazard. Okay, I can't remember every single thing. Okay, but yeah, Law, when he cut Vergo, it's so satisfying to watch, and it's so funny and cool at the same time, because you know, Vergo bit Law a lot of time, scrunched his heart, tortured Law, but the moment Law got his heart back, he got Vergo so easily, and Vergo got defeated. I love Law. Law is cool, Law is awesome, Law is amazing. I think we can all agree that Law is amazing. Okay. And like I said about Smoker, Smoker is definitely not having a good time in Punk Hazard. The moment he met Law, his warship got cut by Law. And then in the end, his heart got taken out by Law. His soul got switched by Tashigi. He got captured by Ceasar. He found out that Vergo is a pirate. And in the end, he need to work with pirates, and even after the Straw Hat and Law goes away, Doffy came and almost killed him. It's only thanks to Aokiji appearing in Punk Hazard, saving him, that he doesn't die. Seriously, out of everyone, Smoker is having a really bad day in Punk Hazard. From the moment he appeared until the end of the Punk Hazard arc, Smoker was not having a good time. And speaking a little bit about Aokiji, when he frees Doffy, like, so cool. Okay, it happens in seconds, and the ground got frozen, and Doffy got frozen. Everything of Doffy got frozen. Oh, Kuzan is so cool. It's really sad to see what happened to Kuzan from, you know, after reading the latest chapter. But in Punk Hazard, Aokiji freezing Doffy, extremely amazing and cool to watch. And let's talk about Doffy, Doflamingo. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I used to really like Doflamingo. When I first watched Punk Hazard, I really like Doflamingo. I have no idea why, but he's really intriguing, and you know, his pink robe, his eyeglasses, and his speech, and the way he got introduced, like his introduction in Punk Hazard is awesome. We were shown like Doflamingo is someone that we don't want to mess with. And his introduction in his palace in Dressrosa, being surrounded by women swimming in bikini, like he looks like a pimp, okay? And then Baby 5 came to fight him, and he is able to fight Baby 5 so easily, even though when he's on the phone, and you know, at the time we don't really know about his string abilities. So his Doflamingo introduction is really cool, and it's like really setting up for the next stage, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Doflamingo anymore. I have to admit that Doflamingo is a great villain, but I don't like Doffy as much as I like him when I first watched Punk Hazard. Seriously, I was obsessed with Doflamingo. Okay, Doflamingo is the reason why I start Tumblr. Every time in Tumblr, I just look at Doflamingo's text because I like Doflamingo. And because of Doffy, I also have a phase where I am in love with Flamingo, the animals, because of Doffy. Doffy. I have to say that One Piece really impacted my life a lot, okay? And Doffy also makes me fall in love with Flamingo. And yeah, I love pink, so yeah. And when Doffy is going to Punk Hazard, him flying, but he's not really flying, it's really shocking when I first watch it, but of course when I rewatch it again, I know what's going on. And then when he reached Punk Hazard and he did the conqueror haki, everyone passed out, and like so cool. And he looked so majestic, you know, in that rope standing, and everyone falling down and passing out around him. And I also love Doflamingo's voice, especially whenever he laughs. I mean, I cannot do his laugh, but Doflamingo's laugh and his voice, it really suits him. His voice actor, I think he's called Hideyuki Tanaka-san, really did a great job voicing Doflamingo. Like everything about Doffy, okay, from his appearance, his abilities, string abilities, and his voice, it just make Doffy even a greater villain. Okay, I said I don't like Doffy anymore, but I'm seriously praising Doffy. But I mean, it's not only me, okay? I know that a lot of people also agree that Doffy is a great villain, and he is a great villain, okay? And since we talk about Doffy, let's talk a little bit about Doffy and Law's interaction. I think Law is really being smart and brave to confront Doffy like that. I mean, after everything that he went through because of Doffy, you know, he have the courage to tell Doffy to step down from Shichibukai, and he did, but of course we know what happened next. And well, I also love Doffy's and Luffy's call with, you know, Luffy being tempted and thinking that what Doffy have for him is meat, and his eyes turns into meat and everything is just about meat. That's so cute and funny. And when finally Law board the Thousand Sunny, Law in Sunny is so funny because he's so serious while the Straw Hat Pirates are going crazy about him. And when he's explaining the plan, Luffy is sleeping, some other people are sleeping, Usopp is doing something, like no one is really listening to him, you know. And in the end, when it's time for breakfast, after the filler with bread, everyone, Sanji said the breakfast is bread, and he just said, I hate bread, you know. It's just, Law in Thousand Sunny Go, it's just so funny and cute, okay. And yeah, and that filler as well, I used to really love that filler, you know, because that filler is definitely very Lawlu, but after watching it again, that filler is not that good. I think Brit can be defeated quickly just by Luffy using his Conqueror's Haki, you know. But of course they have to make a 3 episode about it. At that time I'm not complaining because there's a lot of Lawlu moments, but after watching it, I can definitely say Luffy can just use his Haki, Conqueror's Haki, to defeat the Dugongs and Breed, but no, they just have to make 3 episodes and make it everything complicated. But I still love the Lawlu action going on. Okay, there's a lot of Lawlu action in that filler. I don't really like that filler anymore, but it's fun to watch, okay. But yeah, I think that's I think I've talked about everything about Punk Hazard from the moment Law appeared to the filler and then to Doffy. I really enjoyed watching Punk Hazard, and I'm definitely going to enjoy watching Dressrosa after this. I haven't watched Dressrosa yet because I'm afraid if I watch Dressrosa, I'll forget about what I want to say about Punk Hazard. So after I'm done with this, I can watch Dressrosa, and of course, there's Doffy there, and there's a lot of Lawlu moments again over there. I mean, there's that one line about that Law say about Luffy and Dressrosa that makes me ship them harder, but I'm going to save that for later when I talk about Dressrosa. But yeah, I'm done talking about Punk Hazard, and the conclusion is after watching Punk Hazard, the only thing that I like about Punk Hazard is Law, Doffy's introduction, Law and Luffy's alliance. But other than that, even after watching everything in 1 week, I still think Punk Hazard is just okay. Not great, not amazing like the previous arcs. Like, I think Shabody is really amazing, but Punk Hazard is just okay, you know? There's still a lot of running going on, and I don't really like it still. And I think Punk Hazard is really just a stage to set up Dressrosa and also Luffy, the Straw Pirates, entering the new world. So maybe that's why Punk Hazard is not that amazing, you know? But yeah, Punk Hazard, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's just okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm really going to end this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime and One Piece content. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!